Hobbit should dominate the theaters over the next few weeks, but it's not the only present under our holiday tree. We've got Tom Cruise, Quentin Tarantino, and Judd Aptow all vying for our attention. Director Austin Chadwick put together this prime mashup of our coming attractions.
You asked me once if I had told you everything there was to know about my adventures. Well, I can honestly say I have told you the truth. I may not have told you all of it.
Bilbo Baggins. I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure.
Right, my girl. On your way.
And a dream my life would be.
Help me, please, I have a child. So never know from what is seen.
Where is your child?
No life has killed the dream.
We're spending billions of dollars. We are still no closer to defeating our enemy.
Oh my God, is that what I think it is?
When was the last time you saw Bin Laden?
He doesn't care about the law. He only cares about what's right.
Do you want to come on my trip with me, Mom?
You want to drive cross-country with me?
Yeah. No, it's, we won't be gone long. It's only 8 days.
I can't wait!
This week really didn't go how I planned.
I've made a list. It's the do better list. We're 40 years old. If we don't do it now, when are we going to do it? Your eyes are kind of glazing over.
No, I'm processing it all.
You kill people, and they give you a reward.
Better they are, bigger the reward. I need your help. I'm looking for the Brittle Brothers. However, I don't know what they look like. Once a final Brittle Brother lies dead in the dust, I agree to give you your freedom. And I'll take you to rescue your wife.
Where are we going?
Mom, Dad. Phil has to go away next week, and we need someone to watch the kids. So I was wondering, would you want to?
We'd love to!
I'm not going.
You're going. That's what I meant.
They're here!
Grandpa tells lots of jokes that you won't get. Just laugh.
Hello, boys. Still single?
We have a serious problem. We can't make the gala into the hottest ticket in town. This house could collapse. We could lose it. We have 4 of the finest singers in English operatic history.
This is the first time we've seen each other in God knows how many years.
97.
Is it really that long? Their love of life is infectious. They inspire us.
Okay, so we've teased you with the upcoming movies. Now the question is, let's go to our experts to see which ones they're most interested in. John DeVore from The Pulse, he's the movie critic there, joins us now. One of the biggies, of course, is The Hobbit coming out this weekend. What do you think?
I'm very excited about it. I actually spent the last 2 days watching the Lord of the Rings movies just to prepare for it. I really like Martin Freeman. He's been in a lot of different things. Most recently, the thing that I saw him in was Sherlock, which is a BBC show.
Right.
And that's a really great show. I really like him. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Is this going to be the new Twilight, since there's going to be 3 movies for this one, or not? Do you think this has got a bigger, it's got a built-in audience?
Oh yeah, it's got a built-in audience, but it's going to be a much higher quality than Twilight, I would say.
All right, well, there you go. That's his opinion. There you go. So the Twilight haters don't call us, call him. The Django Unchained, I'm excited about that. Quentin Tarantino back in the director's fold. I mean, I think it's kind of neat to see there. Of course, Jamie Foxx in that movie.
Right. I'm interested in it because, in the last movie he took on Nazis. This time he's taking on slavery.
Right.
He's taking on these historical things, and he's throwing in, his anime type ideas that he really likes. And I think it's going to be a really fun movie. It'll be very violent, probably not one for kids, but it should be very good.
Let's talk about Les Miserables. What do you think about that? Another musical coming out here at the Christmas time.
Yeah, I like musicals, and Les Miserables has some very classic songs. I'm a little bit concerned that Russell Crowe isn't really a singer, and he is in the movie, but I think they'll make up for it with several of the others. Hugh Jackman is very much a Broadway star, as much as he is a movie star. So it's going to be a good movie.
Interesting to me, John, Billy Crystal coming back with Parental Guidance. You haven't seen Billy in a movie in a while. He, of course, hosted the Oscars a couple years ago, and it's been a long time since he's done that as well. Does he still have the clout at the theater, you think?
Of course he does. It's Billy Crystal.
Yeah. I mean, he's a great actor. I mean, I love Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal will sell tickets to a certain audience, but I think that, with everyone that's in that movie, it'll probably be a good holiday movie to go see with a family, I'd say.
Maybe not a good holiday movie to see, but also a comedy is the Judd Aptow movie, This Is 40. The same people, kind of a sequel to Knocked Up. It's his wife and what's his name? Gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Paul Rudd. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So that looks kind of funny.
It does. It does. I always liked Judd Apatow movies for the most part. As I mentioned, I think that when Forgetting Sarah Marshall came out, I didn't really want to see it. I didn't think it looked that good, and it turned out to be fantastic.
Right.
So I think this is one of those movies where you might really want to give it a shot.
Or maybe catch it on DVD if you don't catch it in the theaters.
Yeah, that's possible.
So your top picks, what would you say out of all of those?
Oh, out of the ones that we've talked about, I would definitely say The Hobbit. But the one we haven't mentioned yet is Zero Dark 30, and that's probably going to be an Oscar-nominated movie. Catherine Bigelow did The Hurt Locker.
Right.
She is very good. I'm a little bit concerned that it's covering such a recent event. You know,
Right.
I never understand why.
It's the Osama bin Laden, right, basically.
I never understand why Hollywood has to go after those so suddenly. I think it might be better to wait a few, maybe even a decade, just to get all the facts about it. But I do think it will be a very big Oscar-nominated movie.
All right, John DeVore from The Pulse, thank you very much, and we'll see you at the movies. We'll be right back in a minute.